Noted. Did you do that?
Him and I just looked at each other like, oh well.
Yeah, we were rolling. He wanted to be great. Three pieces.
See, the repeats make it like it's 6 pieces.
Yeah, we need the time.
Alright, let's do it.
So we know for next time, before we play,
You gotta get drunk as shit.
I'm just so focused on just
Yeah.
like I'm just thinking so much.
Yeah, I'm thinking air. Just use it.
Okay, I have a link that's da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. So be kind.
I want to do this one slow. But when you go slower, the high notes stay longer.
Hey, let's just mentally go through C to D. Okay.
C to D?
Two, C. Here we go.
They come in on the second half.
I had to wake up. The shower didn't wake me up. I have to wake myself up.
I didn't realize my shower was at 17. I thought it was at 10. It was at 20. So
The good job that also means play.
this means good job. This means play.
No, I'll like point at you. Like, really. That's always the hardest thing to explain to freshmen, like when they play something like that. No.
You know what I said? We should all
means-
have good enough years to where we could just play the melody without any music. Like, you should be able to play it, then we should just go around, you know?
The Canadian brass band.
Yeah, that's why they are the
That's why we
Canadians.
are in schools.
That's
That's
why
the
we're-
only reason.
Okay, not the only reason, it's one of the many reasons.
And they would probably play the second half of this page.
Well, it'd be an awkward stopping place if we had to stop in the
That's
middle.
a good piece. I really wish that I didn't hate it. Because it's pretty cool.
We should do. Just play the entire march. The whole thing.
But seriously, people would enjoy it. Like, can you imagine, like, when Pumpkin Circumstance was premiering, everybody was just like, "Billionaire Dream. It's touch. We should play that out." It really would be good. He's got it. You're good, right? Luis.
Good morning to family and friends of today's graduates. Welcome to Texas A&M University Commerce and commencement exercises for the colleges of Business and Entrepreneurship, Humanities, Social Sciences and Arts, Science, Engineering and Agriculture, and Education and Human Services. Will you please rise for the academic procession?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. My name is Dan Jones, and I proudly serve as the 11th president of Texas A&M University Commerce. It is my pleasure, on behalf of the students, faculty, staff, alumni, and the Texas A&M University system, to welcome each of you to this commencement ceremony. I extend an especially warm welcome to the families and friends of graduates, particularly those of you who have traveled far to attend this important event. And since this ceremony is available via webcast, we are pleased to welcome others from around the world who are watching the ceremony with us live here today. The ceremonial mace you see on the platform is a gift from the faculty presented to the university on the occasion of its centennial in 1989. The mace was used in the Middle Ages, first as a weapon, then as a symbol of office. Today, it is used in academic processions to represent the high esteem we at Texas A&M University Commerce attach to our founding values, expressed by Professor Mayo more than a century ago: ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, unfettered thought, and unselfish service to others. I would like to thank Mr. Sean Anderson, technology librarian and library webmaster, who is representing the Faculty Senate, for bearing the mace. Mr. Anderson. The earning of a college degree is a significant achievement in the life of an individual. This commencement ceremony is also an important event in the life of the university, representing our shared commitment to scholarship and high academic achievement. We are pleased today to confer undergraduate degrees upon 347 candidates in this ceremony, and a total of 557 candidates in two ceremonies yesterday and today. I would now like to call upon my colleague, Dr. Adolfo Benavides, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, who will introduce our speaker for this occasion. Dr. Benavides.
Thank you very much, and good morning. What a pleasure it is for me to introduce our commencement speaker for this morning's ceremony. She is Ms. Zeneta S. Drew. She is currently the Executive Director of the Dallas Black Dance Theater. She has been with the Dallas Black Dance Theater since 1987, and the company has grown dramatically during her tenure, including an increased operating budget to more than $3.5 million annually, and performances in 30 states, 14 countries, in 5 continents. Ms. Drew earned her Bachelor of Business Administration degree in accounting from East Texas State University, now Texas A&M University Commerce. She also holds a management certificate in nonprofit leadership from Brookhaven College. Prior to joining the Dallas Black Dance Theater, Ms. Drew's professional background included 12 years of accounting and management experience at Arco Oil and Gas Company. During that time, she was promoted to 9 positions of increasing management and leadership responsibilities. She is the recipient of the 2003 Texas Legislative Black Caucus Outstanding Texas Award in the Arts and Entertainment, the 2004 Dallas Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Alumni Chapter's Outstanding African American Woman of the Arts Award, the 2013 Woman of Color Achievement Award by the 100 Black Men of Greater Dallas and Fort Worth, Inc. And she's also one of the 3 inaugural inductees into the Academy of Entrepreneurs at Texas A&M University Commerce. Ms. Drew has served on numerous boards, including the advisory board for Booker T. Washington High School, Friends of WRR, which is the classical radio station owned by the city of Dallas, the Dallas Women's Foundation, the executive advisory board of the College of Business at A&M Commerce, the marketing committee for the Dallas Museum of Art, and the advisory board of the Dallas Thanksgiving Square. She is also a founding member of the Dallas Coalition for the Arts. Nationally, Ms. Drew has served on advisory board panels for the National Endowment for the Arts and also in President Bill Clinton's Americans for the Arts Strategic Planning Committee. She currently serves on the Board of Governors for the Arts Community Alliance, the advisory board of the National Center for the Arts Research at Southern Methodist University, the board of Downtown Dallas, and is a member of the Women Presidents Organization. Ms. Drew now serves as the treasurer for both the Dallas Art District and the City of Dallas Development Fund. Please help me welcome our commencement speaker for this morning's ceremony, Ms. Zenetta Drew.
President Jones, Provost Benavides, distinguished members of the Platform Party, faculty, students, and graduates of the class of 2014, thank you. It is a pleasure and honor to share with you in this celebration. Class of 2014, congratulations. You have worked very hard, and this is your day to be recognized, honored, and applauded for your accomplishments. Now, I would like for you, the class of 2014, to join me with a big round of applause in thanking your parents, teachers, friends, relatives, and all of those extraordinary people who have helped you on your journey to this day. It was just a few years ago that I sat where you are sitting today, eagerly awaiting the speaker to finish so that I could mark another milestone in my life and soon be a college graduate. As I sat there, impatient and anxious, suddenly a wave of fear swept over me. The realization that now I would have to be totally responsible for my own life. Up until this moment, I had the comfort of my friends, schoolmates, teachers, and the knowledge that my parents were always my plan B and my backup should I mess up doing things my way. Having been raised in a household where there were 5 children, very close in age, we were always told while growing up that at age 18, we would be homeless. My father had been a high school principal and my mom a teacher who explained, "We have trained you in the way that you should go, and that is not only in direction, but also in exiting the nest that we have provided." My mother explained that the universe owed me nothing. And just as birds launch their young ones from the nest after teaching them to fly, I knew that the moment my degree was conferred by the president of this university, I was going to have to learn what solo flight was all about. As I sat there doing graduation, I kept thinking, am I ready? Can I really do this life thing? What will it take for me to be a success? What are my true desires for the direction of my life? Did I major in the right thing? What are the keys to happiness? Will I be able to pay my school loan? Do any of you have that same question today? And most of all, who can give me some quick answers, because I'm about to walk across that stage? And then the most dreadful question of all came to mind. What if the world tells me no? No to my dreams, no to my career, no to my desires, no to happiness, and no to success. N-O, 2 little letters in the alphabet that mean denial, rejection, and refusal. What if life told me no? I had studied hard, was well prepared, self-confident, and was an exceptional performer. But what if the answer to my questions was no? It is from this perspective that I want to share with you 4 stories where no changed my life and everything about me. Many of us have heard the phrase that failure is not an option. Well, I would like to introduce you to a new phrase that my father taught me early in life, and that phrase is, no is not an option. N-O, as he simply put it, means new opportunity. It means that you have just been redirected by the universe to change your focus and seek a new opportunity to achieve your goal. Hence, my life's opposition became my inspiration. In the late 1960s, when I entered high school, America was a very different place than what it is today. It was the first year in my small town that the civil rights laws regarding integration were fully enacted. That meant all African American students would be required to attend what was then called the white high school. My friends and I were all afraid because this was a new era in our country. It was a time filled with optimism regarding social change, but challenging in its implementation and acceptance. Let me explain. Until I was 13 years old, I had never been allowed to go into a store and try on clothes. I had never tried on a pair of shoes before purchasing them, and never sat in a restaurant with anyone other than African Americans because of my color. At 14 years old, I was being thrust into an environment and culture whose stated opposition to my presence as an African American was being played out on television every day. Even so, as any teenagers would be about going to high school, my friends and I were excited, optimistic, and enthusiastic about our new school. It was on that first day, in that first hour, in that first hallway, that new opportunity showed up. My friends and I were lost and trying to find our first class, which was gym. We saw a teacher standing in the door of the math classroom and politely asked if she could tell us where the gym was. She promptly answered no, a very definitive no. We don't want you here, and I don't care if you ever find the gym or any other classroom. I thought, wow, what a welcome to our new school. This is really going to be tough. Then we found out later that day that this inspiring lady was going to be our algebra teacher, geometry teacher, trigonometry teacher, and calculus teacher during our 4 years of high school. There were 5 of us standing there when she told us no, never understanding that those 2 little letters of the alphabet meant something totally different to us. This teacher, along with her peers, had just become our new opportunity. But fast forward 4 years later, this is when I truly understood that no really did mean new opportunity. At graduation, 3 of the top 5 in my class were African American, 3 of the same people who were standing at that door that morning, including myself, who graduated as class valedictorian. Lesson learned, NO really does mean new opportunity. That fall, I arrived at Texas A&M Commerce, which was called East Texas State University in the 70s. I remember my early days on this campus as fun-filled, hardworking, carefree, and enjoyable. After I completed my second year here, I needed to declare a major for study. That is where I met the late Dr. Kenneth McCord at registration, who inquired about my career interest. Career? I asked laughingly. Sir, I just want to make a lot of money and I don't want to work very hard. He smiled and immediately suggested that I should major in accounting. Not knowing what accounting was, as this was a field of study not previously open to African Americans, I quickly said yes, okay, and immediately declared accounting as my major. Exciting, I thought this accounting was going to be, until I attended my first class, and the professor suggested that if anyone in the room had not taken bookkeeping in high school, it was highly probable that you would not pass the course, and he would recommend that you drop the class immediately. I thought to myself, you have got to be kidding. You don't know my daddy. I cannot change my major now. But what I really heard was this professor telling me that I didn't have the right prerequisites to be good enough. Here it was again, someone telling me NO in another form. We took our first test. I made the highest grade out of a class of more than 100 students. Deciding that this really was a new opportunity, I took multiple accounting courses during each semester, graduated in the top percentile of my class, and graduated as one of the first 3 African Americans to earn a degree in accounting from this university. Lesson learned, NO really does mean new opportunity. Following graduation, I was fortunate enough to have a job already waiting at one of the largest oil companies in the US. Somehow, naively, I believed that I would never have to deal with NO again. I had my degree, the American ticket to success. All I needed to do was to work hard, do a great job, and success would automatically be my reward. After 9 years, the company wanted to offer me a large pay increase if I would just agree to stay in my present job and not make waves. Even though management recognized that I was most qualified for the next position, the company was not prepared to have a female African American as an accounting supervisor. Here it was again, that dreadful NO. However, this time it was, you do not fit our image for success. But for me, a new opportunity. I did not take the pay increase. And a few weeks later, I became the first female African American accounting supervisor at that oil company. 2 years later, I became supervisor of oil revenue accounting, responsible for more than 50% of the corporation's revenue, making me the highest level African American female in accounting in the oil industry. Lesson learned, NO really does mean new opportunity. And lastly, I started a second career at a nonprofit that was a small, struggling company. I had no experience in the nonprofit industry and had to learn to fundraise. From day one, everybody told me no. When I started 27 years ago, this little company had an annual budget of $200,000. Today, it has become one of the top 5 nonprofit organizations of color in the nation. Over the years, I have raised more than $50 million and received more than twice as many no's. To survive, I have had to learn to thrive off of NO and refuse to believe that it means anything other than new opportunity. Why have I told you this? Because I want you to be successful in your future. And I know that many of you have already heard NO. No to interviews, no to job prospects, no to credit applications, and no to relationships. Going forward, let no be your motivator. Energize your ideas, invoke your courage, and feed your success. Do not allow NO to discourage, deny, or hold you back from your goals or your dreams. You will hear it for the rest of your life, no. And every time you hear these 2 little letters, I ask you today to remember that no is not an ultimate rejection or denial. It is just a mere and momentary redirection. It is only a test of your patience and your perseverance. Again, congratulations on your achievements and on your graduation today. May you go forward in the tomorrows of your lives, always knowing that the no in your life is really just opening the door for your very own new opportunity.
Ms. Drew, thank you for taking time out of your incredibly busy life to return to your alma mater and share with us here today your incredible and compelling story. As a small token in remembrance of this special occasion, I'd like to present you with this gift. Our graduating class today includes some students who merit special recognition. First is a group of students graduating with honors through the University Honors College and Honors Scholar programs. These students completed honors coursework and prepared and successfully defended an honors thesis. At this time, I would like to recognize these students. Please stand so that we may show our appreciation for your efforts. All of our honors students, please stand. In addition, the ceremony today includes students graduating from our Regents Scholars program. Regents Scholars are chosen through the Honors College selection process. They complete coursework in leadership development, a foreign language, and globalization. And the capstone experience of the program is a study abroad experience. Regents Scholars, please stand so that we may recognize you. Congratulations. We also wish to recognize students graduating with academic distinction. The 3 levels of distinction are summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. The level of attainment is determined by the student's grade point average. The names of these students and the levels of distinction are noted appropriately in your commencement program. Medallions noting the levels of distinction are worn today by these outstanding students. With these graduates, please rise so that we may recognize you at this time. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Texas A&M University Commerce is committed to serving our military and veteran students. We are fortunate to have a special group of students in this graduating class whom we would like to commend for their service to our country. Would our military and veteran graduating students please stand and be recognized? At this time, I'd like to recognize any of our guests as well as members of the faculty and staff who are active duty military or veterans. Would you please rise so that we may show our appreciation for your service? Thank you all for serving our country so nobly and so well. We are especially honored that so many family, friends, and special guests can be with us today to help us celebrate our pride in our graduates. Many of you I know will want a permanent record of this event. For safety reasons and as a courtesy to those around you, we ask that you refrain from leaving your seats to take pictures during the actual ceremony. A professional photographer is on hand here at the front and will photograph the conferring of each graduate's degree. Now I would like to call Provost Benavides forward for the presentation of degree candidates.
The moment has arrived, the moment towards which you have been working diligently over the last several years has arrived. Will the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Business and Entrepreneurship, the College of Humanities, Social Sciences and Arts, the College of Science, Engineering and Agriculture, and the College of Education and Human Services, please rise. President Jones, the candidates who appear before you have met all the requirements for their particular degrees. Therefore, I am very pleased to recommend that their degrees be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, the Board of Regents, and the Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon you the particular degree to which you are entitled, with all of the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Will the candidates please proceed to the platform?
Heather Brummett, magna cum laude.
Danielle Young.
Brandon James Rocha, summa cum laude.
Danielle Young, magna cum laude.
Matthew Doherty, cum laude.
Mary B. Dixon, cum laude.
Jamie A. Brand.
Rachel Hemmons, cum laude.
Jamie A. Brand.
Lacey Ann Dunnigan.
James Mitchell, cum laude.
Lacey Ann Dunnigan.
Shayna Anise Floyd.
Christopher King Schuyler, cum laude.
Shayna Anise Floyd.
Courtney Caprice Gillert.
Amanda Marie Allen.
Courtney Caprice Gillert.
Jacqueline Suzanne Gross.
Rosa Arbizu.
Jacqueline Suzanne Gross.
Courtney Andrell Hewitt.
Kyle Burton.
Courtney Andrell Hewitt.
Hi. Georgia.
Ariana Marina Campos.
Renee Georgia.
Holland Renee Juracek.
Charles Morris. Maurice.
Octavia Cobb.
Charles Morris.
Munoz. Monica Michelle. Munoz.
Daniel Ehambi.
Monica Michelle Munoz.
Jason Omari Getkambi.
Carlos Levon Nelson.
Christopher Sean Gossett.
Raymond Earl Parker.
Belinda Faustine Henry.
Jimmy R. Puga.
Rebecca Andrews.
Robert Jensha.
Rebecca Ann Ricks.
David Christopher LaRue.
Brian N. Vaughn.
Brooke Taylor Worland.
Charles Melanson.
Brooke Taylor Worland.
Christine Garcia Worsham.
Michelle Morse.
Christine Garcia Worsham.
Abigail Mazzilla. Carla Renee New. Stephen Price. Johanna Reagan. Felix Rodriguez. Sierra Townsend. Louise Wade.
And now for the College of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Arts, Zachary B. Edwards, cum laude, with honors. His thesis advisor is Dr. Brian Zader.
Toy Angel, cum laude.
Carol J. Gustin Lyles, cum laude.
Christopher Michael Roback, summa cum laude.
Baylor Benjamin Bendeley.
Jacoby Jamal Davis.
Kayla N. Furlow.
Clifford Carl Gibson.
Kirsten J. Hemperly.
Jacob.
Pedro Hernandez.
Jessica L. Jaco.
Jacob and Kay Maxwell.
Bria Charmaine Lewis.
Jacob K. Maxwell.
Adam Fletcher Martin with high honors. His thesis advisor is Dr. Randall Hooper.
Alejandro David Noblecia.
Matthew Delden Mosley.
Sneaking into that ceremony.
Michelle Marie Reyes.
Isabel Robertson.
Vanya Elizabeth Paris.
Christina Isabel Robinson.
Robertson. Brian Shirtless.
Maria Riojas.
Brian S. Shirtliff.
Caleb Reese Rudolph.
Robert R. Turner.
Sarah Jane Scheringhausen. Amanda Simmons. Elise Nicole Worcester.
From the College of Science, Engineering, and Agriculture, Ethan Delmar Moses, cum laude with highest honors. His thesis advisor is Dr. Thomas Boucher.
Jeffrey Allen Hinkle, cum laude.
Jacob A. Johnson, summa cum laude with honors. His thesis advisor is Dr. Yvonne Villanueva Russell.
Reagan.
John Coffey.
Reagan D. Hayes with honors. Her thesis advisor is Dr. Charles Dorset.
Amy Brianne Ross.
Austin James Hammonds.
Amy Brianne Ross, magna cum laude.
Casey Hurd.
Alexandra M. Flott.
Kyle Pinwell.
Alex Hammonds.
Jose Juan Rodriguez.
Jennifer Ann Beauchart.
Stacy Lynn Roberts.
Bhupendra Thapa.
Stacy Lynn Roberts.
Jita Upiti.
Logan Ryan Taylor.
Christopher Michael Williams.
Thomas Rance Thornton. Gary D. Washington. From the College of Education and Human Services, Lauren Brooks Smith, summa cum laude with honors. Her thesis advisor is Dr. Maria Carlson.
Brianna Mindy, summa cum laude.
Allison Q. Stauffer, cum laude with honors. Her thesis advisor is Dr. Pam Webster.
Kimberly Baxter, cum laude.
Amy Marie Kenworthy, summa cum laude.
Emily Michelle Acosta. Her diploma will be presented by her grandmother, Dr. Mildred Pryor, Mayor Professor and Professor of Management.
Wait, Lynette. Andrea Lynette Grimes, magna cum laude.
Joseph K. Bailey.
Kevin Garcia, cum laude.
Kelly Brooks.
Ashley Nicole Anderson.
Aaron Buford.
Courtney Nicole Briscoe Adams.
Faith Craig.
Richard Brown.
Daniel Dia.
Stephanie Lauren Chiveri.
Jeremy Douglas Dowdy.
Jacob Denton.
Diana, John. Just trying to go.
Lucia Garduño.
Geneva Diana John.
Linda Darnell Green.
Caitlin Rochelle Dumas.
Jacob Finlinson. Would you like the B?
Dustin Clint Hendricks.
Jacob B. Finlinson.
Charles Roger Leslie III.
Patricia Gonzalez.
Crystal Lachey Harris.
Chelsea Marie McCoy.
Crystal Lachey Harris.
James Samuel Lundy.
Amy Lee Peters.
James Samuel Lundy.
Elias Rios.
Sunny Lynn Myrick.
Eric Dwayne Waller.
Brittany Elizabeth Rioe.
Tara A. Van Beest.
Tara A. Van Beest. Kevin D. Williams. Christopher M. Sampson, Jr. Jung Woo Yang, magna cum laude.
What's the A stand for? Ann, can I say that?
And Stephanie Ann Lopez.
Please join me in extending congratulations to all of our graduates today. The heart of any university is the faculty and professional staff who give it life. Our processional today includes many of the faculty and professional staff of the university. I invite them to stand now and be recognized. Faculty and staff. Please note that the members of the platform party, including our regents and Mayo professors, are listed in your commencement program. A special importance to the vitality of a great university are its alumni, especially those individuals who celebrate the pursuit of excellence through their lifelong loyalty to their alma mater. Mr. Jared Davis, a member of the Texas A&M University Commerce Alumni Association Board of Directors, is such an individual. Jared received a bachelor's degree in speech communication and secondary education in 2007 and went on to earn a Master of Science in Higher Education Administration in 2013. He currently works for the University of North Texas System as the Director of Equal Opportunity, where he is responsible for ensuring faculty, staff, and students have equal access to employment and education. Mr. Davis, I invite you to bring greetings to these, our newest alumni of Texas A&M University Commerce, on behalf of their Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. On behalf of the Texas A&M University Commerce Alumni Association, its board of directors, and over 100,000 alumni, we join in with you, your family, and friends in saying congratulations for the significant milestone in your academic achievement. In thinking about what greetings I wanted to bring to you, new alumni, and to the Texas A&M Commerce alumni family, I was advised to be brief and appropriate. I promise to be brief. I reflected on what it meant when I was earning my undergraduate degree and I sat where you're sitting. And my mind immediately flashed on the reality television show that's on National Geographic, Naked and Afraid. But actually, I was robed and afraid. But I soon learned in going out into the world that I had in fact been very prepared by my education here at Texas A&M University Commerce. That now, for almost 125 years, I had the skills necessary to engage in ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, unfettered thought, and now I try to live my life committed to unselfish service to others. So I would ask that you not be afraid, but know that you're prepared. Again, we welcome you to the family. We invite you to our tent immediately following this ceremony. And please don't forget about us, because two things I can promise you. The Department of Education student loans won't forget about you. And the Texas A&M University Alumni Association will not forget about you either. Again, congratulations.
Mr. Davis, thank you, and thank you to all of our alumni who have given so much to their alma mater. In closing, again, on behalf of the faculty and staff, I extend my sincere congratulations to all of our graduates and all of the families and friends as well. At this time, please join me in recognizing the A&M Commerce Ceremonial Brass, who is providing the music for today's ceremony. The brass ensemble will accompany us as we sing the alma mater, led by Mr. Adam Martin, a Bachelor of Science in Music Performance graduate. The words are printed on the back of the program and are also inside the graduate's diploma covers. At the conclusion of the alma mater, we ask that you remain standing until the recessional has exited the facility. We ask the graduates and faculty to continue the recessional until you reach the doors. Thank you once again, and congratulations. Mr. Martin.
Thank you.